Hello, this is Deb Joyce Meek from Delight of My Art. Welcome to our weekly mystery stamping. Every Wednesday we get together at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do mystery stamping together. So you can get all of these directions emailed to you if you're on my email list. And if not, you can go to email.orderwithdeb.com and fill out that short form to get added to my email list, or you can see these directions posted on our Facebook group called Stamp with Delight. Right now, I am live on YouTube and Facebook at Delight of My Art, which is my business name. Welcome, friends, and I'm so glad that you're here. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to follow my directions off camera here, and we will put this together. I'll put my face away here. All right. Get down to the desktop. I'm going to need my trimmer for this one. And we're going to get our colored card base out. This is 5 inches wide by 7 1/4 tall. It's actually, yes, that is correct. So it is going to go this way, but we're going to do some scoring on the long side. So we're going to score at 4 inches on that longer side, the 7 1/4 at 4 inches. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate all of you liking and sharing and following my channels and all of that. It's very helpful. We're going to get out another piece, same color as the base piece here. This one's 5 1/2 wide by 2 1/2 tall, 5 1/2 by 2 1/2. We're actually going to score on the short side here at 1 1/4. So halfway, we're going to score this in half right here at 1 1/4. Just like that. We'll do some burnishing on those in just a second. Since we still have the trimmer out, we're going to do a little bit more on our DSP number 3. We're skipping ahead, I know. Let's see. I have some beautiful pieces from the Traditions of Christmas specialty paper, and I think this is back in stock if I'm not mistaken, but it's got this beautiful gold. This was out of stock for weeks, and it's so beautiful. I think this would make really great Stamp-A-Stack cards if you were making a ton of cards, because the paper does all the work for you. But I wanted 2 pieces that were the exact same size for DSP number 3. I said subtle on there. This isn't really subtle, is it? But you could use this side if you want to do, but I'm going to do the fun side. It's just that a pattern that is going to be it's going to go on the inside. But it doesn't, this one's not directional. If yours was directional, I do have a tip for you. If you have a direction on your pages, we're going to be doing some scoring horizontally. So if you have a direction, the scoring lines will go across horizontally. So just keep that in mind. So if this was up, I'd be putting it over here to do all my scoring lines. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. I'll put the measurements on the screen here because that will help. We're going to do this on both of these sheets the exact same way. 1 1/2, 2, 3 1/2, and 4. So 1 1/2 and 2, 3 1/2, and 4. Careful scoring. I feel like it might be ripping a little bit. Sometimes I get a little crazy there. So again, see that if it were of direction, you're going to want the pattern to be horizontal because this is the direction that it's going to be going. So all of the lines are going to go through your pattern, left to right. All right, so this is not directional, so it doesn't really matter. 1 1/2, same thing, 1 1/2, 2. I'll go back to my comments so I can see everything. And I know Tina's in the comments here moderating. Thank you so much, Tina. She's under You Made That. So she has a fun channel that she interviews a bunch of fun makers too. She's on my team. Oh, Von Marie Design learned about this mystery stamping through Tina. Thank you. Hi, Anne. All right, so we've got all of we're going to burnish all these folds too. I don't think I have any more cutting or scoring, so we're going to take this away and we're going to get out my bone folder because we've got some burnishing to do. And I'll go ahead and take this banner back away so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, so we have these little boxes kind of things. Aren't you intrigued what we're doing? This one's a really fun one. I had seen similar designs, but this one I combined kind of two different ideas, and I really like how it turned out. And I changed some measurements. So I think this one's going to be a unique one. That excites me. So hopefully you guys like it. All right, so I've got all of these things to burnish here. I know Bessa says she's intrigued, right? Isn't this fun? All right, so this one side will be shorter than the other on the base here. Okay, so let's put these pieces to the side and we'll start working on the base here. See, we've got our short side here and the long side here is going to be in the back and it's going to open on the top. Tina says, I have no clue how this will turn out. I know. Makes me cackle with happiness. All right, so we're going to take DSP number 1. This is again from that same set. Oh, isn't this so beautiful? I just love this paper. So this one's going to be 4 3/4 wide by 3 inches tall, and it's just going to go on this front flap there. So just with a little bit of a border there, just on that front flap. So that's where we're going to glue that one. I'll have to come up with a new name for this one too, because I did a bunch of different things. So I think I was brainstorming some things and I don't know where I put my little note paper. You guys can write yourself a note and then like lose the little note paper. Like, I know I had an idea and I wrote it down, but I don't know where my little note is. It's somewhere. I don't know. We'll find it later. When you see the video on YouTube later, it'll have a name for sure. All right, so there is that one. We have coordinating cardstock, 1/2 inch strips. One is going to be 3 inches long, and the other one's going to be 4 3/4 because we're going to make a little present kind of shape on the front of this. And I chose gold for my coordinating cardstock because I'm fancy like that, and it seemed to go really well with our DSP here. So that's what we're going to use here. Vesta says you lose a lot of stuff. Yeah, me too. It's okay because I'm happy about life. So it's okay. As long as we've got cheery dispositions. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this like this. It's going to look like a little gift box. I thought this would be really great for Christmas time, but also presents are good any time of year because we've got birthdays all year long, right? And everybody likes a good gift. So here, isn't that cool? So we have that. It's not super cool yet. It's going to get cooler, believe me. All right, so here is my DSP number 2. And this piece is just 5 1/4 wide by 1. It's going to go onto this piece here. And I could actually do this piece, I guess. Ooh, that would actually match the inside. I'm tempted to do that, but I think I'm going to make it, oh, I don't know. You could go either way. All right, so my intent was to do this one. So I guess we'll do this one, but I could always make this again. This would look good either way. Whoops, I put glue on it. We're just sticking with that. I've got more paper, and I believe this one's still in stock. I hope it is. Tina, maybe you can confirm. Is this paper in stock? Traditions of Christmas specialty paper, I think it's called. Now the back of the back is going to tuck into here, but not all the way up to the edge. We want to have an even border from the sides here because it's less wide than the sides and it doesn't go quite up to the top, because once that's closed, we want this width to be the width of a regular card, 4 1/4, because now this is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. That's what we're going for. So that is what we're going to do. So right here on the back of this little flap, make sure you have your front panel here. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue at the bottom, not all the way across. And at the back of my back, I'm going to add a little bit of glue actually on the whole thing because we know this is how wide it is, right? And then we're going to stick this down to be even. This is why we use liquid glue, to kind of give us a little bit of wiggle room. Hopefully this is getting even. I think we need to scoot this way just a smidge. Maybe it's too late. Got a little ooze there, no big deal. Okay, so here is what we have. See this gift? We have a little gift present here, but what are these things? Yes, this DSP is back in stock, Linda says. Oh, it's low inventory already, you guys. You hurry up and order it, because this paper was so popular, and other things. I am using some ribbon. It was so incredibly popular. This is gone until this ribbon, this gold ribbon, gone until February. So this paper for sure. Get this. Oh, low inventory. That stinks. Okay, well now you know, which is good to know. All right, so we're gonna have a neutral piece, and that's gonna go on the inside here at the bottom. This one's gonna be 4 3/4 by 3, which is the same size as the DSP on the front. So I've already done my stamping in here. May your holiday season be filled with joy and happiness. Isn't that nice? Joy, right? I needed this one. This one's called Words for the Season. It has all of these great sayings for lots of different of our holiday seasons. And then it also has a bunch of word dies in there, like Merry Christmas, Happy Halloween, and all that kind of stuff. So that's the one I'm using for my sentiment. And I did stamp it further down, I put about just under an inch, strip at the top, because we're going to be covering up a little bit of that. All right, so I'm going to put this on the inside. Thank you for checking the paper, Tina. And Linda, I'm glad you got some, because this is one of my favorites. I was gonna do a club package on this one, and it went out of stock, and it was gone for quite a while. So I hope that they ordered plenty more when they got it back in. We'll see. As demonstrators, we get to see the approximate week that things come back into stock. So if you're ever curious, I can let you know, look it up and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of a perk of being a demonstrator too. All right, so we have these little tiny flaps at the one edge of our little box here. We're gonna close these. So I'm just gonna add adhesive right there. So right here, okay, let's roll ahead. All right, so I'm just gonna close that so that we have all 4 sides of a little box kind of looking thing. All right, so let's do the other one too. Just that one flap, not the one next to it. Okay, so on those 2 panels, we've got 2 panels facing up. That's where we closed the box. I'm going to add adhesive just on the sides right here. And then we're going to put those 2 boxes together. So just on this top, or not on the bottom yet. We're just going to lay it flat, but we're just going to add it on this larger rectangle. Does that make sense? So just on the left and the right of this rectangle. And I'm going to make it back into a box. So I've got adhesive right here and right here. And I'm just going to put these 2 boxes together. You're like, what are you doing? So like that, and then I'm going to pinch where they connect there, like so. So now we're left with this kind of monstrosity, and you're going, what the heck would you do with that? I'm going to push it, and this kind of folds all over the place. But we have kind of this 2-box panel thing going on. Well, we are going to put this on the inside. I've got a hair sitting here on the inside of the card here, and it's just going to glue in like this, and it fits a card perfectly between these papers, and it's so sturdy and doesn't fall out, but it folds completely flat. So cool, right? So it's a gift card holder. And I redesigned the measurements for the inside here, because the other ones were a lot wider, and it took up a lot more of the inside. And I thought this one since I'm making it into a present, we were kind of left with a little bit less room anyway. So, isn't this fun? So anyway, this is what we're doing. So what we're gonna do, find where it goes. We get your two sides here. One of these sides is gonna be the top. So don't add any adhesive to that one. We're gonna find the other side and kind of lay it flat. Those two skinnier panels are gonna have adhesive on those. So let's go ahead and add that. I'm not gonna mess with liquid glue on this one. All right, so now we have them on those two. These are both sticky now. And so I'm going to fold this so where I've got a larger panel and my two sticky panels are right here and right here. And I'm going to bring my fold up and just place this line, place the edge of this onto the line here so that it's evenly spaced top to bottom. And I'll just open this so that I know that it will fit in there. So now it's in. Now we want to add adhesive to the back of this so that when we open this all the way, it just kind of stays open. So now I can just fold it flat again. Only add adhesive to the larger rectangle. You've got two smaller rectangles here on the top here. Don't add any adhesive to any of those. So if you need to, just block those off with a bone folder or something so you can tell where those are. We're just going to close the card on this so that it all goes together. Like so. Just give it a good press. It's going to be a little thick, and that's okay. So here is what we're dealing with. So we've got this fun present, and it has a gift card holder on the inside. Ha! That's so fun. So in order to hold this shut, what we're going to do is just tie a ribbon around the top. And so to open it, you'll just have to kind of bend it, and that's how it will open. So that is going to be the opening here. And don't worry, I've got two more alternatives to show you at the end here so you can let me know your favorite. We've got a little gift tag here to add to that. And I'm going to get my cool ribbon. Oh, I think I put it away thinking I was done with it. Oops. All right, I'm just going to grab that back out. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a glue dot here in the middle. And you could always tie this around, but I find it's really difficult to tie a ribbon around something and get the bow to be tight. And so I do the cheaty way and just do a glue dot or a little strip of seal in order to make sure that this stays put where I want it. So we're just gonna, I want this to kind of look like I tied it there though. So I'm gonna pinch it. I'm gonna pinch it to be stuck there, and then we're going to tie this around the back and then add another glue dot here to the front. All right. Oops. You can see it's kind of pinched. Hopefully that will stay. So that's my cheaty way of doing a bow. So now you need a glue dot for that bow. So I've seen present cards like this, and you just open it, it's just a regular card on the inside. And I've seen these pop up, you know, gift card holders, but it's just on the inside of a regular card. So I thought to combine them, yeah, that makes it me have less options, I suppose, to do mystery stamping, but I just couldn't help myself. It just sounded like so much fun. All right, so we're gonna do flat adhesive on the upper side of this, and I'm gonna add a little bit of oomph to the bottom of my tag here. So it looks like it's kind of waving off of the present. Super fun. And I'm going to do a little snip. You see this has a little tail like this? I'm going to follow that line like that so that it's just going to be, well, do kind of want it this way. Well, it's fine. Yeah. So we've got two you and yours. And we've got so much gold going on here. I didn't feel like I needed to put any embellishments on this one, but I did on the other ones. So here is our card for the week. What do you think? So here we have this right here, and it's, if you have that double rectangle there and add adhesive to the back of it and the bottom. Sharon, you says your box won't pop up. You might have to follow the video again closely and see where you might have made a mistake or something. Yeah, and the ribbon helps it stay closed. So it should just work just like that. So there's card number 1. Let me know which one you like the best. Here is card number 2. This one's just using our color stacks of DSP. We've got color family. So this is the neutrals. I think this is navy, night of navy. So we got a happy birthday and got some sparkle stars, foam stars on this one. And there is a gift card in that one. So really nice birthday manly card, right? You can do this for manly cards too, even if it has a bow. This ribbon is on clearance. So this is the 1/4 inch white ribbon. Great ribbon. And we don't have very many white ribbons left. So great deal there. It is on sale. Oops, and my bow just fell off of my other one. So I'll need to add a glue dot to this one. It's another birthday one. This one's using the so maybe add some more extra glue dots to the bows in case you do it in my cheaty way. Maybe my cheaty way is not the best. I'll just add some more glue dots. This paper is the Turtley Cute paper, which has some really great birthday patterns in it. And the banners here and the stamps are the brand new online exclusives that just came out the beginning of November. The let's see, where did it go? It's a 3 banner punch like this. And it has a bunch of words that fit in all of those fun things. So this is the happy birthday. And I just put the musical notes on the inside of that one. So I thought this was so cute. So let me know which one is your favorite. We'll open them. So here we go. I know I love this first one. Ah. Maybe we'll try to open them just an extra bit so you can see them a little bit better. So there's our 3 designs. I'm sure that you haven't seen this one before all together like this, because I think I made it up, combining different things. So we've got some votes coming in. We love the blue one and number 1, number all of them. That's funny. Linda likes number 2. Yolanda likes the blue one. Linda likes number 1. Thank you so much, you guys. Awesome. Yay! I'm so glad that you guys liked this one. And make sure that you tune in and subscribe so that you see next week's mystery stamping too. And you can get other things that we have going on. If you liked any of the products that you saw today, you can purchase any of those, except for that gold ribbon. In my online store at orderwithdeb.com. Orderwithdeb.com. Nice and easy to remember. It just goes, I linked it to go straight to my Stampin' Up! Online store. And orders over $50 right now, you'll get a class packet for free for 4 different cards. Those were things that we made in our in-person class last month in October. And we also have a card club that we have together. And next month for December, the joining dates are all of November to get December's kit. So that one's going to be a really fun one featuring Hobby Haven DSP, which is super, super cute. I've used it the last 2 weeks in our mystery stamping. We've got some more votes coming in. Let's see. We've got Sharon votes for the blue. Jasmine likes all of them. Anne likes all of them too. Oh, thanks for the votes for all of them. That's what I'm really voting for, I guess, or shooting for when I make things. I hope that you love all of them. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching and sharing the videos, liking all of these, making comments. That helps other people see these videos. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have a wonderful, joyous day. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, one more thing. When you make your versions of these, you can share them in our Facebook group called Stamp with Delight. But I would really like for you to post those under the post that I create on Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. It just helps keep the page clean. We've got a bunch of posts kind of all over the place right now. So if you could make sure to post it underneath that post or wait to post until tomorrow, that would be super helpful. Thank you so much and have a great day. All right, bye.